Oh, all right. Hello, everybody. Woo! Hello, Xarmagus T. Foster. Welcome back to Chaos Head NoaH. Oh, I don't want to quick load. Quick load is just, yeah. Last time, we got into Yua's, but it just would not. Yua's is quite involved, but I believe I'm near the end. And basically, there's a mystery going on. And Bon had something to back it up. What did Yua actually have a sister? Or what just was Nozomi that good at a cover-up? You know, with the glasses and stuff, like, cause he looked up all the records and her sister never actually wore glasses. So that's gonna be interesting. Like, was it like just an alternate personality of hers, or not? Or Nozomi cover-up. I wonder. I really don't know how it's gonna work. And if we do manage to finish it before the end, we're gonna start the route of the bad ending, because that'll be the next one we do. And after that would be Senna. I couldn't sleep. Oh yeah, and Yua has taken Takumi hostage inside his own base right here with a really cool sprite, because fucking some Adachi asshole gave her some misinformation that just made her overly suspect him. I'd closed my eyes and tried my hardest to doze off for hours on end, but I just couldn't manage to. I ended up just staring at the door, torturing myself over whether or not Yua would come back. There was a bit of a windstorm going on outside, so the door rattled fairly faintly every once in a while. Whenever it did, I would immediately open my eyes, thinking that Yua had come back. But no matter how many times I thought that, she still hadn't. I was left all alone in this container, tied up like an animal. Since she was taking her sweet time, I decided I might as well try to break out of the restraints on my wrists. The rope that bound me to the leg of my bed was made of nylon, which is why I thought that maybe with enough force I could break free. And so I poured all my strength into my arms. Powering up! But it was no use. The rope didn't even budge. Or maybe it was just too weak. After all, I was a pretty big weakling in general, and a taco freak that did nothing but play Vidya. Vidya games. And surf the web all day long. There was no way I could have broken the cord like some kind of protagonist. Tearing the cord with its arm strength alone was obviously impossible, so I tried to think of some other way. Gotta seek a way out. That game didn't come out yet, I don't think. Did it? It might have. Obviously, it would have been really easy if I had a knife or something, but unfortunately I had no such luck. The only things I could see around me were magazines, manga, CD, empty box lunches, that kind of stuff. Break a CD in half, preferably one that you don't want to use, and see if you can use that to cut. Dameda! Ooh. Is that a zen? Are you gonna add a zen to that? Dameda? It's no use. I was hopeless. I couldn't even snap a single piece of nylon string on my own. You is coming back, right? I unintentionally voiced those thoughts out loud, meaning I was basically talking to myself. Hey, Taki? Now, I've been thinking, what if she abandoned you? Abandoned me? As in Yua had left me here to rot? As in she wasn't planning on coming back? If that was all true, I was screwed. Surely she hasn't just tied me up and expected me to survive on my own, right? If you're gonna lock someone up, then you should realize you're responsible with them until you let them go. Come on, that was just common sense. What is this, an oubliette? Jeez. No, she couldn't abandon me. I was overthinking it. You was definitely gonna come back, right? She still hadn't uncovered Shogun's true identity, so surely she wouldn't give up yet. You would never abandon me. This is fine, I say as the room is on fire. Oh, they just say it straight up. Hey, Tiger, did you know? This kind of thing's called Stockholm Syndrome. You dum-dum? Yes, I obviously know what Stockholm Syndrome is. You think someone who's with as many fetishes as me wouldn't know what Stockholm Syndrome is? Come on. Hello, Dan. Welcome to the stream. But you're wrong. You're totally wrong. This isn't like that. My brain isn't dependent on you or anything. Baka brain. As if I... As if I would ever warm up to that mental case, let alone fall for her. Oh my god. Wow, Dan. Yeah, you have come in the wrong time. Takumi is an otaku, and this girl is a figment of his imagination that he's invented to give him advice. So she looks ridiculously lewd. Okay, but did you just think that a few minutes ago? I know what Yua must be going through. Something similar happened with Nami after all. Come on, talk it. You know you can't hide any of your delusions from me. Oh, was I lying to myself? Was I just forcing myself to believe that I could trust Yua? Maybe I was. Stockholm Syndrome was a psychological phenomenon in which people deceive their own selves for the sake of survival. But what else could I do in this situation? I had no other choice. I had to rely on Yua. Rini had backed out and Nanami hadn't come to check on me for a long time now. My parents let me know when they were worried about me via Nanami, but they never actually checked on me personally. And the only other person I knew lived in this container was Yua. Which meant the only person I could rely on was also Yua. Therefore, I had to lie to myself. It was the only way I could survive. I didn't want to die. I didn't want Yua to mistreat me, and I didn't have the courage to resist her using force. So that was why I decided to just submit. I wouldn't resist. And then if I waited long enough, eventually she'd understand. That was the only way an otaku freak like you would be able to survive. I would trust in Yua. I would trust in her by lying to myself. And then I'd make it out of this without getting anyone hurt. Oh, come on, Target. Y'all and I both know you can't trust a four-eyed stalker girl. Seriously. How many freaking manga have you read? You dum-dum? I know you're a real nice guy, and all. Yeah, right. That's taking it a step too far. Yeah, Takumi sure is a nice guy. For the first time in my life, I completely ignored what Seraton had to say. So, please, come back soon, Yua. You're coming back. Alright. Oh, there she is. She's pissed. And then it happened. Without warning, the door burst open. Caught me completely by surprise, and I immediately froze. I could finally see outside. sky was dyed orange by the setting sun, and there, obstructing my view of it, was Yua. It was a relief in the bottom of my heart to see her there. Realizing that I hadn't been abandoned nearly made me cry tears of joy. I was a little disgusted by how easily I'd been tamed, but, then again, it's me. But my disgust was immediately overshadowed by the intense feeling of relief. Welcome back. I had no one else, so I was forced to be dependent on her. That was why something so fucking stupid had come out of my mouth. But... Ooh. You're a hindrance, Nishijo-kun. Huh? I do, Dan. On Tuesday will be Trails. Trails to Zero. Yep. Yua quickly walked over to me, crouched down to meet me at eye level, and then she grabbed my hair and yanked on it hard. Oh. A hindrance. If only you didn't exist. Then Shogun would come out. Why do you exist? Have some self-respect. Let him take the reins for a while. There is no point in talking to you. You aren't the one I want to talk to. Bring him out. Bring out Shogun now! Yua was acting weird. Than usual. Was she getting impatient? Because Shogun wouldn't come out? Did that mean she was going to resort to more drastic measures? This wasn't what I'd planned. I'd believed in her. I trusted that she wouldn't go berserk on me. Was she about to betray me again? Oh, am I kidding? I'm the only one who feels betrayed. I was forced to face reality. I decided to place my trust in Yua all on my own. She had never asked me to, not once. Had I just been naive? It was because I was an otaku freak and a shut-in too, wasn't it? I knew pretty much nothing about human interaction because of those things, so tricking me like was taking candy from a baby. If I was right about this, then I'd been right about everything. Nothing good could come from 3D. It was time for me to become a real shut-in! But this time I'd lock into myself in the 2D world. Look. You are thrusting something in front of my face. It was a notebook of some kind. This is my little sister's diary. I went home to get it. Once you read this, you'll finally understand. You'll understand that even since before the group dive took place, Shogun was already targeting Mia-chan. Even since before? She was being stalked. The goal of the group dive wasn't to kill the 5 of them. The other 4 were simply collateral. The real target was Mia-chan, and Mia-chan alone. Isn't that right? I'm right, aren't I, Shogun? answer me. Come out and answer me now! Yua's voice was getting more and more hysterical. My fear for it had come back in full force. My heart was beating out of my chest and my entire body trembled. But even so, I still couldn't accept what Yua was accusing me of. Just a bunch of delusions she could come up with. Nothing but pure falsehoods. I never even met Yua's sister. I desperately shook my head from side to side. But she grabbed my hair so tight the pain kept me from moving very much. You still don't intend to come out? Shogun is just gonna really have to just make an appearance. She's not gonna believe otherwise until he does. Yua's face drew even closer. Close enough to whisper into my ear. And then she brought the diary even closer to my face. Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh, wow. So then, who the fuck died? Wait. What? Wait. What? Then who died? Wait. Yua and Mia. Wow, interesting. Interesting naming scheme there. Look at the pain you put Mia-chan through. Huh. What the fuck? She can't even see the text there, can she? She forced me to look up. Then, while still holding the diary with one hand, Yua started dexterously turning the pages. And what I saw written there sent a chill down my spine. See, it says, whose eyes are those out? Yep. What is this? What the hell is this? This is the last page of a diary. The last thing Mia ever wrote. Whose eyes are those eyes? The date. September 6th. Then who the fuck was actually killed? They confirmed 5 people jumped, right? So what the fuck happened? If she actually is like an alternate personality. The very day before Mia died in the group dive. It's Shogun. He can read people's minds and control them. What do you mean he can read people's minds and control them? Surely you don't actually expect me to believe that. Surely not. No, it's actually true. Believe it or not, superpowers are real. I've seen it. She was being stalked. By Shogun. By you. I'm not Shogun. I swear. Shogun exists inside you. But I just told you that's not true. Shogun is someone else. It's I beat the game in the normal route in at stream 30, man. The rest of this has been the character endings. We're currently going through the character endings. Shogun is Nishijo Takumi. Enough excuses. I have proof that you were the first one to write Whose Eyes Are Those Eyes. It was in an essay you wrote when you were younger. There is more than enough circumstantial evidence. You're the only one it can be. I mean, yes and no. Like, to her credit, like, she's half right. It's just like, how would she possibly understand that there are people who can literally make copies of themselves with magic? The only one. It wouldn't make sense otherwise. You killed my sister. That's not true. That's not true at all. I don't sleepwalk, and I don't have multiple personalities either. Shogun does exist, but he isn't me. He's someone else, I swear. What comes to mind? What comes to mind when you look at this diary? Satisfaction from pushing my sister to the brink. From killing her. Satisfaction from pushing my sister so close to the brink. You made her write this. Why did you do such horrible things to her? Why did you kill Mia? Why? You're wrong, Yua. Everything you say is wrong. No, you're wrong. No, you. You committed murder. You killed her. Murderer! But... There we go. Thank you for saying it now. This diary, isn't it yours, Yua? Oh, she dropped it. What? Yua looked puzzled. It stuck out to me like a sore thumb ever since I first seen it. What was written on the front cover. Yua's diary. At first I thought I was just mistaken or something, but Yua had said exactly whose diary she thought it was. This is my little sister's diary. But if it was her sister's diary, shouldn't it have said Mia's diary? That's Yua's diary. It's written right on the front. What are you talking about? Yua deliberately avoided looking at the front cover. This is Mia-chan's. The diary of my dead sister, Mia-chan. Mia-chan, who you killed. It's Mia-chan's. Oh god. That's the one, like, the bad thing about going about through Yua's route in this, like, in that we have to deal with her freaking gimmick. I don't know, like, I just don't think this is, they didn't have to do this. Yua was already kind of a unique character without this. It takes up time, and it's just annoying, I think. Like, I would like her way better without this freaking verbal tick that she has. It's Mia-chan's. Mia-chan wrote it. Before she died, she wrote it herself.
だったら表紙を見てよ。
I'm telling you, look at the front cover. Terrified, I nervously pointed at the notebook. Without showing a hint of hesitation, Yua closed it and took a look at the cover. And when she did, she turned back towards me and said, "Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs."
やっぱりミヤちゃんの日記だわ。
Yep, she can't see it. Oh boy. Just like I thought. It's Mia-chan's diary. Huh? She must have seen it just now. There was no way she hadn't. Yua's diary was right there, written in bright red marker. So how would she...
これはミヤちゃんが書いた日記。
Unless she was brainwashed into thinking that, like, we don't know, because we know that there's like people mind controlling. This is the diary Mia-chan always wrote in.
私を騙そうとしたの。
Were you trying to deceive me?
騙されるわけないでしょ。
You could never, ever deceive me.
私はミヤちゃんとずっと一緒に育ってきたんだから。
Yep, oh boy. Huh. I'm not the one with multiple personalities. I spent every waking moment alongside Mia-chan.
生まれてからずっと一緒だったんだから。
We'd been together ever since we were born.
あなたなんかよりずっと私の方がミヤちゃんのことを知ってる。
I know Mia-chan better than you ever will.
知ってるの。
I know her.
ユアには見えないの。
I'm not denying that, can you not see it?
はっきり書いてあるじゃないか。
It's written right there.
それはユアの日記。
It says Yua's diary. Oh, I think she's, wow, I think she's in deep denial. Yeah. Oh, wow, so that is really the twist of this. But then who died? Yua's hands suddenly shot up to her temples. Her face was wrapped in pain.
違う。この日記は私じゃなくてミヤちゃんが。
You're wrong. This diary isn't mine. It's Mia-chan's.
私。
Me... No.
西条君、自覚があるはずないから。
After all, you have no way of knowing, Nishijo-kun.
あなたは
You
DID
have
多重人
DID,
格なんです。
multiple personalities. Nope. Uno reverse.
君は誰だ。
Are we gonna get to speak to Mia? Who are you?
私はユア。
I'm Yua.
私は
I'm... Could it be that I'd never been the one with GID? It's been Yua all along?
楠木ミヤなんて実在するの。
Does Kusunoki Mia actually exist? Had the police ever officially announced the identities of the group dive victims? Yeah, let's check that. Wasn't it supposed to be 5 people? Yeah, like... Since she was a minor, they would have just called her Girl A or something, right? Or...
ユアに双子の妹なんて本当にいたの。
Did you really have a twin sister, Yua? Well, it was certainly possible that someone named Kusunoki Miya had existed and died in the group dive. It's also possible that they were completely unrelated to Kusunoki Yua, the person standing in front of me right now. They could have simply been someone with an extremely similar name. She exists! Suddenly Yua wrapped her hands around my neck. Her fingers were so slender, and yet they harbored a terrifying amount of strength within them. I couldn't breathe. She existed! Miya-chan existed. I know she did! I remember her clear as day. Can you prove it? Yua's grasp weakened. Can you prove that you don't have DID? Can you prove that you aren't Kusunoki Miya? I, for one, couldn't prove that I wasn't my alter ego. After all, the only way to prove that I wasn't Shogun would have been for him to show up next to me. I can prove it. Do you have a picture of you two, like, together? Like, that would prove it, if you were with her all the time. Yua took her hands off my neck. She left the notebook fall to the floor. Miya-chan had a mole. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. You're gonna really Mikuru Asahina this thing? Oh my god. Yua suddenly began to remove her uniform's top. Seriously. Just under her left breast. She had a mole there, and I don't. She unbuttoned her blouse one button at a time, her hands trembling impatiently as she did. All to get this CG there. Oh my god. Well, there goes this monetization. Oh boy. But she didn't stop there. She wanted to move her bra too. She could have just lifted it up a little. Jeez. Fairly voluptuous girl only by your hands. Oh my god. She fumbled around searching for a certain spot on her skin. I searched too, with my eyes. Very, very carefully. And just under her left breast was a mole. It's there. Also, why does she need to unbutton her skirt? There's one there. But why? I shouldn't have a mole there. Who am I? Yua's face grew pale as a ghost and her lips trembled in fear. Her eyes swam in place, gazing into the abyss as she wrapped her arms around herself. She didn't even care that she was still half naked. I am Yua. I'm a good girl. I've always been a good girl. Miya-chan's been the difficult one. I've always wanted to be the good girl. Miya-chan loved Yua-chan. Yua-chan was worried about Miya-chan. Her ramblings gradually turned even more incoherent. I was pretty freaked out. But I knew I couldn't just abandon her and make a run for it. I knew fully well exactly what mental state she was in, because I, until only a moment ago, had been in the same exact one. From the moment Yua told me I had DID, I'd been suffering from non-stop anxiety, instability. So I really did understand. I knew what it was like to feel your entire existence was one step away from crumbling to dust. I didn't know if she was suffering from DID or if it was something else entirely. What I did know, there was something wrong with her, and there always had been. I knew people could be two-faced, but she was far too good at it. Still hard to believe that she'd been acting when we first met. The difference between her back then and her when she snapped was like night and day. So much so that it didn't even feel like the same person.
Yua は DID なんじゃ。
Do you have DID?
違う。ちゃんといた。ちゃんといたの。みやちゃんはちゃんといた。
No, she existed. I know she existed. I know Mia-chan existed. Still covering her breasts with one arm, Yua fished for something in the top she'd just taken off. She took out her phone, hit a few buttons, and showed it to me.
見て。
See?
ここにいるでしょ。
She's right there.
私たちがいるでしょ。
The two of us are right there. Oh.
あ、
Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Huh? Huh? She did exist. There were definitely two people on screen there. And the image didn't look edited either. Okay, so it's more like a Persona 5 Royal type deal, it seems. The two looked eerily similar in that picture, although they were twins. The only difference was that one had glasses and the other didn't. Even the hairstyle was the same.
私は私を
I am me.
私はここにいる。
I am right there.
君はどっちなんだ。
Which one are you?
私は
I'm... She pointed to the one on the left. Ooh. Uh-oh. Of course, this happens at that time. Right at that moment, the floor started shaking violently. An earthquake? It's even bigger than the last one. But that's okay, Olga. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god. So it's like a whole Persona 5 Royal thing. Ah! I was struck with a violent ringing in my ears. Such intensely shrill, resonant sound, my head felt like it was about to burst open. Yua grabbed her head and fell to her knees. I wanted to do the same, but my hands were tied up, so I couldn't. Felt like my ears were being pierced by thousands upon thousands of needles. So basically, she took on the identity of her sister, who died. Like, completely, because she was always jealous of her, and they were twins, and she basically saw this opportunity, is what it feels like, and she, like, just completely took on her identity, also out of grief for her loss. Is what it feels like. And then... I was hit by an enormous impact, and a blinding light dyed my vision completely white. That would also explain the vision we had in the main story, where the sister looked exactly like Yua.
私たちは入れ替わった。
Oh my god, it's a fucking Higurashi. Oh, that too. Oh boy. Oh shit. Okay, here's the real answer. Oh my god. Every visual novel is just a cautionary tale about twins switching places, isn't it? Oh my god. The two of us switched places that day. At the Shibuya Mickey D's, a large wave of students arrived as evening hit. I could hear the high-pitched voices of high school girls, joyfully chatting away with one another. I took a moment to look out the window, and then I took out my phone. It was now 5:02 p.m. on September 7th. 2 minutes past the time she was supposed to be here. I took a bite out of my chicken sandwich, feeling a little bit annoyed.
ごめんみやちゃん待たせちゃった
Sorry I'm late, Mia-chan. Didn't mean you had to wait on me. Yep. Yeah, she's actually Mia. Yep. Yua-chan appeared, tray in hand, and sat down in front of me. I let out a small sigh.
待った
Wow, some major revelations here. I love how each of these optional endings, like, gives, like, answers some mysteries in the main story. Well, you did.
5分くらいおまけしてほしいなあみやちゃんもチキンバーガー私もだよ
Come on, cut me some slack, Mia-chan. It was only like 5 minutes. Oh, you ordered a chicken sandwich? So did I. She pointed at the chicken sandwich on a tray. 2 of us were twins, so it was only natural we'd have the same preferences. She didn't seem to point out every little time we had something in common, but she happily did so anyway.
みやちゃんとこうして渋谷で会うのって初めてだよね
It's the first time we've ever met up in Shibuya, right, Mia-chan? I didn't go to school in Shibuya, and the 2 of us saw each other at home all the time, so we just didn't have many reasons or opportunities to meet up in Shibuya. That was all there was to it.
私にお願いしたいことって何私にできることなら何でも言ってね
So, what do you want to ask me again? Just ask away. Anything's on the table. I took the last bite of my chicken sandwich, sipped some of my iced tea, and then I leaned towards Yua-chan.
実はこれから人と会うんだけど
Okay, so the truth is I've actually got somewhere to be after this.
彼氏
Oh, a date?
そんなんじゃない今まで一度も会ったことない人たち
No, nothing like that. I want to just meet up with some people I've never actually met in person before.
たちって何
Some? How many people are you planning to meet?
4人かな
Around 4, I think.
どういう関係なの
How do you know them?
ネットで知り合った人別にやましい関係とかじゃないからアニメのファンサイトみたいな掲示板があるんだけどそこで
Well, oh yeah, so that's part of her. Oh, I met them online. But don't worry, not on anything shady. We just started talking about on this message board for anime fans and stuff.
へえ私インターネットなんて全くやらないからよくわからないけどそうやってネットで知り合うことってよくあるの
Oh wow. I've pretty much never used the internet, so I don't really know how it works. Is making friends online that common?
まあねでもオフ会は私も初めてで
Kinda. Point is, it's my first time going to an offline meet. And tell you the truth, I'm a little...
みえちゃん人見知りだもんね
You're worried you're going to be too shy.
人見知りじゃない人に合わすのが苦手なだけ
No, that's not it. And you're not shy either. It's just, I don't really fit in for the most part. So I don't know if I'll mesh well with the rest of them, I guess.
そういうことにしておいてあげるで大丈夫なの初めての人たち相手にうまく話せそう
If you say so. Either way, are you sure you're going to be okay? You'd be comfortable talking to people you just met.
本当は会おうと思ってたんだけど今になってやっぱり
I thought I was, and I really want to try. But truth is, now that someone's here, I'm
怖くなっちゃったんだ
having second thoughts.
めんどくさくなっただけでもドタキャンするのも悪いしだから
It just seems really, really hard. Canceling at the last minute would be a really sucky thing to do, so... Oh boy.
私が代わりに行けばいいのね
Oh God. Oof. Oh no. So you want me to go in your place? Yua-chan was really perceptive. She'd understood what I was trying to say before I even finished my sentence. Usually that was more annoying than it was helpful. But this time I was glad I didn't have to explain everything.
そういうことお願いしていい
Yeah. Can you do that for me?
別にいいけどみやちゃんはそれでいいの友達を作れるチャンスなのに
Oh god. Oh, this hurts. Oh boy. Oh no. I don't mind. But are you sure that's what you want? It's a great chance for you to make some new friends.
そんな小学生みたいな扱いしないでよ別に友達を作りたいわけじゃないし
Aye, don't treat me like some grade schooler. I don't need to make friends. And I don't want to make friends either.
もうみやちゃんは本当に意地っ張りなんだから
Oh, for goodness sake, Mia. Sorry. Mia-chan, you really are as stubborn as can be.
言ってくれる
So, will you go?
うん分かった私は楠木みやになりきればいいのよね
Yes, I can. I just have to turn into you for a little while, right? All right, world. Say hello to the new Kusunoki Mia.
そこまでしなくてもいいけど
You don't have to go that far.
どうせならとことんやった方が面白いじゃないそうだ制服も入れ替えようよ
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. But it's so much more fun that way. Oh, I know. Let's swap uniforms.
なんでそんなにはしゃいでるの
Why are you so invested in this?
みやちゃんから頼み事されるなんてめったにないでしょだから嬉しいの
Oh god. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh god. It's not often you ask me a favor, Mia-chan. So I'm in a really good mood.
ゆあちゃんバカみたい
Oh, you're such a dork.
どうせバカなお姉さんですよだ
Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. But of course, for it is I, the dorkiest of all dorks, who also happens to be your big sister.
ほらそうと決まれば着替えちゃおうよ
So come on, move your ass. Let's go get changed. I reckon I can do your voice pretty well. Blimey. Yua-chan forcefully pulled me by the hand. We went into the private bathroom, and after a couple of minutes, we'd swapped our clothing and personal effects.
みやちゃん水面の制服似合うねきっとお父さんやお母さんでもどっちがどっちなのか見分けつかないよ
Oh god. Oh wow, Mia-chan. You really make the Suibe uniform pop. Mum and Dad would totally have a hard time telling who's who.
あでもメガネかけてたら一発でバレちゃうかなこれも外して行くのはちょっと難しいかも何も見えなくなっちゃう
Oh no, I just realized. If I wear my glasses, we'll be found out immediately. Here, I'll just take them off. Oh, wait, maybe that's not exactly the best idea. I can't see anything.
初対面の相手なんだからここまでしなくてもよかったのに
It's not like they know what I look like. I never met them before. So really, you don't have to go that far.
もうまだ言ってるし待ち合わせの時間そろそろなんでしょそれまで打ち合わせしておこうよ私アニメのことちっともわからないけど何を話せばいいの
You're still saying that? Listen, the meetup's starting real soon. So let's use the time we've got left to make this totally perfect. I don't know a thing about anime, though. Oh god, should I use your voice or not? What should I talk about?
適当に相槌打ってればいいよ どうせ一回こっきりしか会わない人たちなんだし。
Just go with the flow. Are people you only meet once anyway?
そんなことないよ。この出会いを通してお友達付き合いすることになるかもしれないでしょ。もしかしたら
Oh god.
できちゃうかも。
Sure, but it doesn't have to be that way. There's a huge opportunity to meet people. You can make some real lasting friends. Heck, maybe you can get a boyfriend.
興味ない。
Not interested.
あるくせに。なかったら会う約束なんてしないもの。
How you totally are. You wouldn't have agreed to go out otherwise.
うるさいな。
Shut up. I hate you.
頑張って、楠木美也はとってもいい子ですっていうのを印象づけてくるね。
All right. I'm going to do everything in my power to make a good impression on everyone. Time to show the world how awesome Kusunoki Miya is.
本当に、そういうのいいってば。
Oh god. You really don't have to worry about that. If she did that, it'd be even harder for me to go the second time. I just wasn't as sociable as she was.
それじゃ、行ってくるね。
On that note, time to get going.
よろしく。そこまで頑張らなくていいから。
Thanks, Yua-chan. And seriously, you don't have to go crazy out there. An okay impression is good enough, okay?
はいはい。じゃあね、みやちゃん。
Yes, yes, I know. See you later, Mia-chan. Yua-chan smiled and waved goodbye. Wearing my uniform, holding my bag. And then she disappeared into the crowds of Shibuya as none other than Kusunoki Miya. That had been the last time I'd ever seen Yua-chan. I then had gone home waiting for her to come back. Only to see that case on the news. Oh, God. Oh, everything's still trashed. Ugh. When I came to, my headache was so bad it felt like it was splitting in two. First thing I realized was that I was pinned under my bed. Second was that the bed had fallen on top of me. So not only was my head about to burst from the pain, but my back was too under the weight of my bed. The only thing I could move were my eyes, which allowed me to witness the sheer devastation of my room. Yua was slumped against the wall, staring off in a daze. Hello, Liz. Welcome to the stream. She'd been half naked before the earthquake hit, but it seemed like she put her clothes back on. Because we did not want to make a topless sprite. Before, she'd been completely topless while still keeping her glasses on. Honestly brought some life back into me. Now her glasses had fallen to her feet. The lenses were cracked. But she doesn't need them. Help me! Untie me! It took nearly everything in me, but I managed to fight through the headache and call out to Yua. And with the most empty eyes, she looked at me. Oh, I remember. Literally, who cares? I don't give a shit about what you remember. Just untie me already. I can't move under this thing. Oh, I finally remember. Yua slowly got up and easily untied the tight knot. Almost too easily, in fact. Considering how dark it was and how she wasn't wearing her glasses. Finally, a free man, I managed to slip out from under the bed. But that was about as far as I went. My head felt I was being cracked open, so it looked like I had during the previous earthquakes. Even standing up felt impossible, so I endured the pain on all fours. It was Yua-chan. Yua was once again mumbling something in a low voice.
集団ダイブで死んだのはミヤじゃない。
The one who
ユアちゃんだった。
the one who died during the group dive wasn't Mia. It was Yua-chan.
ユア、何を。
Yua, where are you?
私はユアじゃない。
I'm not Yua. A wry smile spread across Yua's lips.
私はミヤよ。
I'm Mia.
自分をユアちゃんだって思い込んでただけ。
I'd only convinced myself that I was Yua-chan.
あの日私たちは入れ替わった。それでユアちゃんは死んだ。本当は
The two of us switched
私が死ぬはずだったのに。
the two of us switched places that day, and then Yua-chan died. It was supposed to be me. Suddenly, the expression on Yua's face disappeared, complimenting the empty eyes I had to get to leave her, and then she extended her hand toward me.
西条くん、
Nishijo-kun,
もう将軍のことなんてどうでもよくなっちゃった。
I don't care about Shogun anymore.
結局ユアちゃんは私が死なせたようなものだ。
Oh no, oh god, Yua, don't say that. In the end, I was the one who killed Yua-chan. I let her die.
ねえ、一緒に来てほしい。
Would you be willing to come with me?
どこへ。
To where?
ユアちゃんが死んだ場所。
To the place
一緒
where,
に来てくれるだけでいい。
to the place where Yua-chan died. I just want you to come with me.
お願い。
Please. I don't know exactly why she was asking me this, but I had an idea. Idea that soon became a realization. Mia was planning to die. I had no idea whether or not I should stop her. It's probably too late for me to say anything that might reach her. And so I took Mia's hand and went to pull myself up. Ugh. I felt a stabbing pain in my head. I pictured my eyes being dyed a scarlet red. The throbbing pulsation of the blood vessels inside my head reverberated throughout my entire body. It hurt too much to move. I didn't have the strength.
歩ける？
Can you walk? Mia supported my body with her shoulder.
歩いてくれないと困るわ。一緒に来てほしいの。
I want you to come with me. If you can't walk, then we have a problem.
私を助けると思って。お願い。
I think you can save me. Please. Oh wow, everything's all fucked. Oh god, well, they completely failed to stop the bad guys in this timeline. Well, who knows, maybe Rini was able to do something on her own here. She lived, at least. With my body supported by Mia, two of us began walking in the direction of Shibuya. Shibuya had transformed into a city of death. Everywhere you looked, corpses were strewn across the ground. Some were covered in blood, some had their limbs severed, and some of their heads crushed. Not even a shred of human dignity could be seen in the absolute hellscape spread out before us. Not a single glimmer of the city's former glory remained. The only thing it held now were death, ash, and despair. Nothing more. Huge cracks tore through the roads, large scars indicative of how it could all come crashing down at any moment. Huge chunks of debris had fallen from the crumbling buildings, blocking our way. It was difficult to even walk in a straight line. But none of that was enough to make us lose focus of our goal. Mia and I marched on, completely disregarding the cries for help around us. Our destination was a building towering above in the distance, Cornelius Tower. That's the name of it? I never knew that. I always thought it was just called the 428 building or something. Tower was still standing. The outer walls were crumbling in certain spots, but the structure itself had more or less tanked the earthquake. It still stood straight and tall. As far as we could tell from the outside, it seemed the lights were off on every floor. Everyone had evacuated, leaving the building vacant and abandoned. Naturally, the lobby was completely empty. There didn't seem to be any electricity either, so the elevator didn't work. Our only option to get to the rooftop would be the emergency stairs. When the details behind the group dive case had appeared online, I did a little digging into the building. Cornelius Tower stood 184 meters tall with 41 floors above ground. There was absolutely no way I could climb that many floors. No, and I couldn't even walk straight with this headache. And yet Mia kept on supporting me. Leaning on her, we climbed the stairs step by step, sweat dripping on down our foreheads. Oh, I think Mum and Dad were just trying to protect me by calling me Yua-chan. Maybe that's why they started treating me like Yua, and why they considered Mia dead. She was talking to herself. I listened along in silence. Well, she probably didn't need me to listen. She was just talking aloud, and I happened to be there. It was always like that. I was a brat no one wanted, and she was perfect. My parents always treated me like I was some kind of tumor to the family. So why did they decide that Mia died there? Well, probably because they would have preferred it that way. That's entirely my fault. It's my fault for convincing myself I was Yua-chan. Which is why I should die, just as Yua-chan did. What kind of person was Yua? Hello Nate, welcome to the stream. She was someone I looked up to. I was jealous of her. Sometimes even got mad at how much easier things were for her. But I never hated her. Oh God. Far from it. I loved her. I loved my sister so much. She was the only one who understood me. The only person in the whole world. Her smile always made me so happy, no matter how hard things were for me. Seriously, yes, seriously. That makes so much more sense, and why the sister looked exactly like her in her delusion. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I love how these are answering questions. I assume that Senna's is going to go into more detail about her whole family situation. Although I think that was out of everyone's past, aside from Remy, obviously, I think that Senna's was explored pretty extensively. Like, I don't think there are too many lingering questions about her. Her smile always made me so happy, no matter how hard things were for me.
いつも私のこと心配してくれたわ。心配させてるのが申し訳なくて、私はつい冷たく接してた。それなのに、いつも優しくて。
She was always worried about me. I always felt so guilty about it. In the end, I started acting distant with her. But she didn't care. She was always so nice to me, no matter how I treated her.
ゆあちゃん。
Hey, Yua-chan. Mia kept climbing the stairs, tears gently streaming down her face. Were they tears of regret, tears of sorrow, or tears of guilt? That I couldn't tell. Here we are on the roof of the Millennium Tower. Oh boy. Are we gonna fight somebody here, or is it... Let's see. The wind was stronger than I thought it would be on the helipad. A panorama of Shibuya's nightscape spread around before our eyes. But now its former brilliance was nowhere to be found. The city had been fully engulfed in darkness. One could just barely make out landmarks like Tokyo Tower, Roppongi Hills, or other buildings situated in Shinjuku in the distance. The Shibuya beneath our feet was veiled in complete and utter silence. There was very little light, allowing darkness complete reign over the ruined city. If it were noon, then Shibuya's new form would be nothing less than stupefying.
西条くん、もしよかったら。
Nishijo-kun, if you want to. Mia gently let me go, retracing the arm that had been supporting me. I immediately sank down to the ground, not a single ounce of energy left on my legs.
一緒に飛んでくれない？
Oh god. Is Takumi even suicidal in this timeline? Like, I don't think... he only really became that way once Remy told him, like, that he was a delusion. Will you fly with me? Mia stared deep into the dark night. Fierce gusts of wind set her long hair fluttering in the sky, hiding her expression from view. That was when I realized. Well, didn't we think that from the beginning, though? Mia had come here to jump, to follow in her sister's footsteps. With that in mind, my answer was clear. Yes, yeah, he's not suicidal in this timeline. Yeah, I was thinking that. Hell no! I don't want to die. Why would I want to double suicide with the girl who imprisoned me?
そう言うと思った。
Oh, I figured you'd say that. Oh, one step at a time, Mia walked toward the edge of the heliport, facing the strong winds head on.
そうそう。西条くんと予約しに行ったセイラちゃんのフィギュア。
Oh, right. About the Seira-chan figure I ordered with you. Wow, this is a very bleak ending. Suddenly she stopped and turned around.
ちゃんと買ったのよ。
I went and picked it up.
とても可愛くてセクシーだね。すっかり気に入っちゃって、私の部屋の机の上に飾ってあるの。
She's so cute and sexy too. I really, really love it. Oh wow. Maybe she's bisexual. So much so, I can keep it on my desk in my room. A transient smile spread over Mia's lips. Of all times for her to have said that, why now?
そんなこと言っても僕は君に同情しない。
I don't care what you say. You'll still get no sympathy from me.
同情なんて求めてないわ。
Wow, this is so bleak. My god. Like, unless they're interrupted by like one of the main bosses. That's okay. I don't need any sympathy.
それじゃさよなら、西条くん。
Well then,
私を殺した人。
goodbye, Nishijo-kun. The boy who killed me.
私もゆあちゃんのところに行くね。
I'm going to where Yua-chan is now. Oh god. What Nishijo-kun had just said was very reasonable. It was strange, though. It made me feel lonely. There was this heart-rending pain in my chest. In the end, I had never been afforded the opportunity to confirm whether or not he was Shogun. Is someone gonna save her with a delusion? Maybe you've been telling the truth and I was the one who gotten it all wrong. But even if I wasn't wrong. There was no point in holding a grudge against him now. If only I hadn't asked Yua-chan to swap places with me back then. If only I'd just gotten to the offline meet myself, then Yua-chan would still be alive. Oh god. Yua-chan didn't deserve to die. She'd had so many friends. Her parents had loved her more than anything. And she'd been the smartest, most beautiful girl I'd ever met. And yet, she died anyway. Kusunoka Yua had died anyway. And when she had, Kusunoka Miya disappeared along with her. She vanished into thin air, becoming a ghost. That was a choice I had made back then. I could no longer tell whether I was alive or dead. All I knew was that Yua-chan wasn't here anymore. So I'd rather be dead. I stood at the edge of the helipad, where Yua-chan and the other four had jumped off that night. Looking down made me feel dizzy. The whole nightscape was pitch black. All the lights in the city had gone out, and yet even in that darkness I could still just tell just how high up I really was. I wondered how Yua-chan had felt when she jumped off here. She'd probably been terrified. I'm sorry, Yua-chan. Sorry you had to go through something so terrifying because of me. I'll be going too very soon. I'll take the pain that you endured, the pain that I alone was supposed to feel, and engrave it into my body, Yua-chan. I took a deep breath. My heart and mind were at peace. I wasn't afraid of dying. I spread my wings. My arms lay in the empty air. I closed my eyes. And then I stepped forward into the bottomless abyss before me. Oh my God! Oh, she didn't. Oh, please, somebody save her. Oh, God. I was nothing there to support me anymore. I fell. My whole world turned upside down. Hello, Mr. Cool. Welcome to the stream. There was nothing left to turn me back. Oh, God. Even though I was in free fall, it almost felt like I was floating. Floating amid the rumbling of the wind. The ground was rushing towards me. Very same asphalt that you and John had crashed into 2 months back. Hard and tar that crushed her bones, ruptured her organs, sprayed her blood and grey matter across itself. I don't want to die. Just a moment ago I hadn't been afraid to die. The second I had lost control of my body, I've been overcome with a tremendous sense of dread. I don't want to die. Oh, is she going to speedrun the D-sword? Even if you or John had died, I still want to live. It's just like my survival instincts taken over. I screamed. I screamed from the bottom of my soul. I just really reached out my hand to the distant night sky above me. I knew there was no one that could grab me. Yup. I reached out all the same. There was no end to my screams. I pleaded. I don't want to die. But nobody heard me. Nobody grabbed my hand. I simply fell with the earth coming closer and closer. Oh no! She really died? Oh God. Wait, what? Who's this? Huh? Oh, okay, good. She was saved. Okay. What's going on? Oh, did she do it? No, wait, I saw the blood, but did she actually do it? I felt my body shatter into a million pieces, but that feeling disappeared soon after. When I came to, I found myself collapsed on the roof of Cornelia's tower. Chijo-kun was in front of me. He still wasn't looking at me. He reached his hand out even so. Why? I definitely jumped, no doubt about it. Just taking that nearly 180-meter dive and smashed right into the ground. Oh, hello, Tyler. Tatara Goroshi. The thing is, with the first 6 episodes of Higurashi, I did them as a text LP. Like, Higurashi was the very first thing I ever did. So, starting with episode 7 was when I decided to start this channel. So, yeah. I, unfortunately, the, first 6 episodes of Higurashi I did as a text LP that you can find on the Discord. But, only episodes 7 and 8 I did as streams on YouTube. Now I just sat there, staring at Nishijo-kun's hand, utterly dumbfounded. I even forgot to wipe away the tears streaming down my face. You done? Nishijo-kun's words were as blunt and curt. Oh, did he save her? I'd be in deep shit if you died on me.
まるで僕が突き落としたみたいじゃないか。僕は殺人犯扱いされたくないね。
It looked like I pushed you off. I don't want people to think I'm a criminal.
私落ちたのに自分で飛び降りたのに。
I was falling. I jumped out of. How am I?
妄想でも見てたんじゃない？
Wasn't that just a delusion? A delusion? You're telling me all those sensations, all that pain, was just a bloody delusion? It's impossible. It felt so real.
ねえ、西尾君。
Hey, Nishijo-kun?
ゆあちゃんはあんな痛い思いをして死んだんだね。
Yua-chan must have felt that same pain when she died.
なのに私
But
ゆあちゃんと同じ痛みを味わおうとしたのに私は
I thought I was ready to go through the exact same pain as she did, but
死にたくないって思っちゃったの。
I just kept thinking how much I didn't want to die.
本来死ぬのは私だったのに死にたくないって。
I was the one who was supposed to die. As I was falling, I didn't want to.
もう飛べない。
I can't jump it again. I can't.
あの痛みを知ってしまったらもう怖くて飛べない。
After feeling that pain firsthand, I'm too scared. I can't jump again.
私どうすればいいのか。
What do I do now?
今の君は一度死んだ。
You already died once, just now. Huh?
ユアの痛みを知ったならもうそれでいいじゃないか。
You already got to know what you have felt. Isn't that enough?
これからはもう一度クスノキミヤとして一から生きていけばいいと思う。
I think it's fine to start over again and live your life as Kusunoki Miya from now on.
ユアの分まで。
This music sounds like Zelda Ocarina of Time. You can live to the fullest for Yua's sake. Wow, Takumi saying this. Ah! Interesting. So we have no idea what's going on with the actual plot. But this is the first time, this is the one least connected to the plot itself. But we basically learned a lot about Yua here.
ありがとう。
At least nobody died. That's cool. Oh, jeez. Unlike all the other alternate endings that we've seen, at least nobody here has died, as far as we know. Thank you.
ありがとう。
Thank you. I reached for the hand he'd extended out to me and took it. It was so very, very warm. I could feel his body heat through his palm. A warmth so comforting I felt my hands stop shaking. Yeah, this one, we have no idea what happened to the plot. I really hope in the true ending that she gets some kind of revelation like this. Oh wow. Well, we did kind of have something with when she got the G sword, but we didn't know the context, and I think this was kind of giving context, like more context to that scene in the main game. See, I can see how this story would not work as an anime at all, because like the character roots give you so much information about the characters, but there's no way to actually do them. Like in terms of like a show, like Steins Gate just didn't do that because it's a straight shot. We don't know if it's a happy ending, Nate. We have no idea like if they were able to if Rimi and Shogun were able to stop Nozomi. Like we don't know if his sister was rescued. Like I don't know a bunch of stuff, but I'll read Zarmegas' comment here.
Hey, you two, this is Shogun. Like the real one, not whatever conspiracy stuff you thought up. If you're done making out now, can you go save the world? Thanks, that'd be great.
Oh my god. Mages. Moon and sun. Ah. Well, there we go. We have a half hour left, and I believe what we can do with this time. They did. I know, Olga, but I'm saying in Steins Gate, it was a lot easier for them to make an anime of it with the way the character roots worked. Like, the character roots were just offshoots in the main story that could be ignored. Like, it was basically optional information you didn't need. But here, they're, like, really clarifying a lot of plot points that needed some clarification and kind of fleshing out a lot of the other characters. So what I'm going to do now is basically, I know that getting the bad ending requires a lot of unique steps. So let me just try to get my strategy guide out that Olga has given me for, okay, let's see. I know, yeah, this one's really involved. Okay, yeah, we have to, yeah, we may as well just, yeah, we have to start, like in the Clue movie, yeah, but that only did 2 alternate paths. There's like 5 here, Nate. It's like... Alright, so yeah, we have to go basically blaze through, yeah, extra min doors. Yeah, 4 out of 9. Yeah, it's time for the big, wait. Where's the, delusions synchro rate 100%. What does that mean? What does that mean? What is this? You're completely and utter... Oh! We got all the delusions! Is that what that means? Oh. It's very possible that you can no longer live without your delusions. You constantly fall in love with two-dimensional characters you wish you could walk straight into a computer screen. Real life won't be fulfilling to you. It's too late. There's no need to feel guilty about it. Doesn't matter what everyone else thinks. Surrendering yourself to fully your delusions, to your imagination. As long as you're happy, nothing else matters. Now, so you stay cognizant of your own health. Just make sure to eat, take care of yourself when you're sick, and take care of yourself in general. As long as you do that, may continue living your own blissful, luscious, delusional life. Never have to worry about the pain of reality again. Your delusions will never betray you. A word from Takumi. Oh no, that was from the diagnostic results thing. Oh yeah, I just click. Did you know if you stay a virgin until you turn 30, even a wizard can get magic powers? I was like, 3D sucks shit. Totally worthless. A girlfriend that lives inside your head is the best kind of girlfriend after all. Everyone knows that, Rufflemow. Hello, Keko. Welcome to the stream. God damn it. Where's the chapter menu? That's what I'm trying to find. Is it in... Oh, yeah, it's in continue for some reason. Shortcut. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's go. Let's, yeah, right now what we're going to do for the rest of this time is to just speed run. Oh. Oh god, this. Alright, yeah, so yeah, let's do this for the rest of the time. I gotta say, that was a really sweet route. And again, I'd love to like see people's ideas of like if and how the main plot got resolved after that. I felt bad. Okay, yeah, this one we picked neutral. Okay, yeah. It's 1 per chapter. Oh god, yeah, we have to blast through these. Is this getting old yet? Alright, let's go. Now we just have to wait for chapter 2. Oh, Takumi. I say, I'm saving hers for last. Alright, yeah. Why is this not skipping? The negative of Yua in Taku's room? Okay. Thanks. Yeah, chapter 10 I figure would be new. What the oh god, it's one of those things where they don't count it as the same. Why is this not skipping? I remember them all saying this. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Hello, Yua. We just did your route. I actually think your story is pretty cool. I'd love to, Oh, here we go. We have to pick negative for this because we didn't see it, right? Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. By the way, Nishijo-kun, I have a request. Please tell me any other that I might have missed if anybody knows any. A request. Seriously? Delusion driver. Ooh, creepy eyes, Yua. Or Mia. Nishijo-kun, I love you. I've had my eyes on you for a long, long time now, Nishijo-kun. Whose eyes are those eyes? They're my eyes. But this is supposed to be negative. But just looking at you isn't enough anymore. Yua's face turned bright red, and right after this sudden confession, she started fishing around in her bag. She must have been looking for something. I want all of you to be mine. I've thought about it a lot. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Friggin' predicting that yep. Every single one of the negative ones is like prescient in some way. Yandere Yua. And I've come up with the most lovely way to achieve just that. She finally pulled something out of her bag. A brand new kitchen knife. Its blade glimmered with light refracted from my desktop lamp. I just stood there staring at her like an idiot. That was all I could do. Things were happening so suddenly my mind could hardly keep up. To calm my strength, I just swallowed saliva that built up in my mouth. Do I find the lack of background music is positive or negative? Honestly, kind of a negative. I wish there was more ambient music. Yep, Yua gaming. Yua moment for sure. You see, I love you. I love you too much for me to bear. I just can't take it anymore. Yua grasped the knife in her hand tightly. So tightly, in fact, her fingers were turning pale. And then she swung the blade toward me. I shook my head frantically, doing everything in my power to get her to stop. But it didn't seem like I could get through to her anymore. I'll take it all. Your flesh. Your bones. Your skin. Your intestines. Your brain. Your eyeballs. And of course, your unmentionables. I'll take it all. Ooh! I'll take it all. Ooh, creepy witch laugh. I'll take it all and eat it. As she screamed, Yua lunged straight for my chest. I love doing creepy laughs. Suddenly I felt a dull impact, intense pressure. I looked down at my chest. It was the tip of the kitchen knife sinking deep into my body. Yua let out a moan near my ear, dripping with ecstasy. The knife gouged my flesh, my bones, and yet I couldn't feel any pain. I'll take a taku and eat it! Yes, exactly. It could mean only one thing. This was all a delusion! And then she appeared in front with hyper-realistic eyes. Oh my god. Holy shit. That was way too goddamn scary! Yandere girls are fucking terrifying! I knew it was just a delusion, but it was so intense it left me with a lingering dread that gave me goosebumps. I mean, There's different like levels of yandere. Like either they try to kill the protagonist or they commit murder to protect the protagonist. I think the second type is more interesting. Well, I was lost in my usual delusions. Yua suddenly had a huge fall and landed flat in her rear. She rubbed her butt while on the verge of tears. Oh, there we go. All right, that was a really cool one. Thank you for telling me that I forgot that one. I don't think we're in chapter 2 yet. The next one, in any case, starts with looked at me. Oh yes, there's the first time we saw Kozupi. Exactly. Yeah, she doesn't have the pink hair. Jeez. Oh, here we go, chapter 2. Oh, nope, this isn't it. It's the one that saw looked at me. Alright. Oh god, okay, so yeah, this time we click no on everything. To get the other thing. Okay, there we go. Alright. Next delusion. It says NoaH in it, so it should be soon, maybe. Alright. Police time. Alright. No. There's you or me. Oh, yes. Here's ISA stuff starting. God, I can't wait for ISA's ending. Yeah, okay, we picked positive. Okay. Oh, there's actually 2 per chapter. It's a good thing there was one that had to be neutral in chapter 1. There's actually 2 per chapter. Yeah, this is another one. Hey, NoaH. Yeah. There's actually 2 per chapter. Okay, it's a good thing chapter 1's other one was also neutral. Do. Alright, and now we just wait for chapter 3. Let's see. It was called Damn It, This Was Not the Time. It's a positive and a negative. Oh, there's Senna coming in before her part in the story. Oh, this is, we get the Senna ending, but we're not doing yours yet, Senna. You gotta be patient. Yours is gonna be the one after this. Well, we know for the future that sentence is in chapter 2. Nope, this isn't it. Yeah. It's called Damn It, This Is Not the Time. Each outfit is an entirely different sprite. I guess that makes sense because there's not too many characters with different clothes. Oh, we are in chapter 3. Yeah, okay, yeah, we have to do this positive. Damn it, this was not the time. Wait, what? We haven't seen this?
当たり前だ。僕の後ろに立つなと何度言えば。
Found me out. Of course I have. How many times does it take if you not stand behind? Huh? Was that a woman's voice just now? Yeah, at the scenes where he's at the computer, it makes sense. But like the scenes outside or when he's talking to someone, like I think it should have some more background music. But yeah, when he's just alone at the computer, the lack of background music makes total sense. Goosebumps stood out all over my body. Had the reclusive owner of the gaze finally decided to show themselves? Was that even possible? Should I turn around and see who it was? Here's one I must have missed somehow. What if she attacked me the moment I did? It's a fairly cute sounding voice, but what if in reality a monster far removed for anything human was standing there? No. If that were the case, wouldn't that mean they were getting ready to attack me right now? I didn't turn around. I didn't even notice they killed me. Maybe I should say something else to see how if they respond. It was possible the voice I heard was just hallucination or delusion or something, so that'd help confirm it. And I mean, I talk to my Seraton figure all the time in my head. It had to be the same thing. Look. I tried to be bold and ask, who are you? But I hesitated. I was to provoke the attacker who very well easily spelled the end for me. So many illusions ran through my head, I found myself completely paralyzed. What should I do? Maybe the whole thing was a product of my own design. I'm just being the world's biggest dumbass. I swear if the owner of the gaze wasn't here, and I've been sitting here trembling in fear for nothing, I was gonna kill myself. Huh? Taku? Why are you so tense? Oh god, it really wasn't a hallucination or delusion. There was someone right behind me. Startled, I reflexively turned around. Hiya! Oh, positive is the same as... Oh, it's the same? Oh, okay. Is the same as that as negative? Really? Just with the flag. Okay, thanks. Oh, the demon girl! Smiling. Oh, fuck, she took out dick at me. It's the same? Okay, yeah. That's so weird that it's the same. Don't kill me! A doe's didgeridoo? Tilting her neck to the side, the demon girl got strange and can control. You can force skip with control. Okay. Okay, there we go. Back to normal. Alright, there should be another delusion here soon. And, it was supposed to be negative at there were only 5 calls. Oh, there's the bangle. Oh, the difference is that Masumi says, whose eyes are those eyes when called? Oh, wow, that's creepy. No, not here. Not in Kozupi's section. Here we go. Alright, this one is a negative. Alright, now we gotta wait for chapter 4. We are blazing through this. It should be a neutral one, called In the Small Private Room. I assume in this ending is like Nozomi is going to take over the world or something. Like they're going to succeed in their evil plans. We are just blazing through this. Oh, here we go. No, we still didn't get to In the Small Private Room. No, yeah, this isn't it yet. All right. I am glad we're going through this now instead of later on. Instead of like next time. We'll just get this part out of the way this time. And then next time we can start fresh with the bad ending and just make that basically the whole episode if we can. Yep, it's probably this. Okay. We have to go... No, oh, it's not this. Dang. I really thought... Well, it's neutral anyway, so... We just have to make sure to get it. Here we go. Small private room. Oh, there's Yua. Okay. Yep. Okay, here we go. Neutral and negative for the one that says about the police. Should be here. Yep. Okay. Alright, next one is chapter 5 called Here's Another Example. I say! And it has to be positive. The cast as a whole is really, really strong. I just... that's what I was thinking of before. Like, I really wish they had gotten more scenes to interact with each other. Oh wow, there she is. You could see, you saw Yua there in Mia's clothing, right in the middle. Dang. Yep. Here's another example. This should be positive. Okay. A negative on the one that's just ellipses with an exclamation point. Oh yeah, I really like the cast as a whole. I really wish they had gotten more scenes to interact with each other. I really hope we get that in the true ending. Yep, it has a strong cast, but a lot of trouble utilizing it. Like, I really wanted more scenes. I already told you guys about how I felt that Kozupi was really underutilized. Love Choo-Choo. What the fuck? Alright, still not this one. Like, I do wish Kozupi had gotten to actually help out in fighting. Like, it seemed like she was just like a Chekhov's gun waiting to be used. And she just never got the chance to really do her stuff. Here we go. Okay, this needs to be negative. Alright, we're halfway there. Well, a little over halfway. And, right, the roots were only added in NoaH, exactly. So, originally, yeah. The characters are very strong, but there's a lot of missed potential for interaction. So yeah, maybe in that dating sim, maybe the characters actually get to talk with each other beyond just, Senna and Kozupi being friends. Oh, here we go. This has to be positive. We're getting close. Oh, this is new. Okay, this is new. Taku! Rimi! It was if my prayers have been answered, that the cries of my heart have been heard. I think I had made Taku's voice deeper at this point. Rimi really did always appear whenever I was in trouble. She opened the door and left into my room. Rimi, save me! Rimi looked straight at me, then quickly examined our surroundings. Immediately realizing the source of my terror was my PC. She began typing on the keyboard with an angry expression. Thank you, Zarmegas. Shut your mouth, stupid. Leave Taku alone or I'll kick your butt. Oh, wow, that's really sweet of her. You have to be ruthless at times like this. Rimi looked back at me and smiled gently. If you're real upfront with them, the bullies will back off a lot easier than you'd think. Was that really how it worked? Rimi was the only that reckless because she didn't know much about the internet. Yeah, people's gonna fucking hack you. Being that blunt would only make the other person even madder. And here the other person was Shogun. I stared at the monitor with bated breath. Shogun sent yet another message. Oh shit!
You're dead.
Whoop! I guess I better hit that dusty old trail. Rimi! Yeah, but that's not Shogun. That's Shogun. That's Suwa. Mr. Cool. The room went silent. What the hell? It really had pissed him off. The tone of his last message was very clearly different.
どうせ口だけだよ、口だけ。
He's all talk. I promise. Whoopsie doodle.
まさかここに直接押しかけてくるなんてことはないって。
It's not like some random person would take that personally enough to come barging in here or something. As long as he's not spilling out your IP address, you know, on the screen, I think you'll be okay.
それよりタク、大丈夫だった？
More importantly, are you doing okay, Taku?
ごめんね、電話くれたでしょ。ちょうどこっちに向かってるところだったから出られなかった。
Sorry I missed your call. I was already almost here, so I figured I'd wait until I saw you in person.
さっきの地震の後、タクが心配になってここまで全力疾走してきたんだ。
After the earthquake hit, I was so worried about you. I ran here as fast as I could.
来てよかった。
And I'm glad I did. Well, I was listening to Rimi's voice. I couldn't take my eyes off the monitor. His message had left me deeply unsettled. You're dead.
なんてこと。
Why the hell?
私が来たからもう平気だよ。何の心配もないから。
But I'm here now, so everything's okay. You don't have to worry about a thing.
なんてことしてくれたんだよ。
Why the hell did you do that?
殺される。あいつに殺される。
He'll kill me. It's gonna kill me.
早く逃げないと。
That might actually happen in this route. You have to get out of here fast.
落ち着いて。殺されなんてしないよ。タクの考えすぎ。
Calm down. He's not gonna kill you. You're overthinking. What's going on with her eyes? Suddenly, Rimi went silent. Her eyebrows furrowed and she looked up at the ceiling.
どうしたの？
Ooh, what's wrong?
その目。誰の目？
Whose eyes are those eyes? Ooh, creepy. Her voice was a soft murmur. Suddenly, Rimi's face contorted and she grabbed at her head with both hands.
頭、急に痛くなってきた。
My head, it hurts. And this is supposed to be a positive delusion? My god. Huh? It hurts. It hurts. It feels like it's gonna split in two. Unable to endure the pain anymore, Rimi fell to the floor. She was shaking her head madly. Uh-oh. This is new. This is really new. Where did this come from? Don't tell me. My gaze shot toward the ceiling. No, not the ceiling, toward the sky beyond the ceiling. Toward an artificial satellite that might or might not exist. Was Shogun attacking? It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. My god, it's gonna split open. A drop of blood fell from Rimi's nose. Suddenly her half moans, half screams ceased. Rimi's body shook violently as she staggered. And then she dropped to the floor head first. My god!
Rimi.
Rimi. It didn't end. There was no answer. She didn't even twitch. He'd killed her. Oh boy. Are we... Wait. Using a satellite, using EM waves, Shogun had killed Rimi. How? That had been so... Oh, this has got to be a delusion. Quiet. Killed Rimi with neither sound nor smell without even a hint of its presence. And way too quiet, but that only made it even more terrifying. There was no escape. I kneeled to the floor and took Rimi's shoulder.
ねえ、起きてよ、リミ。
Hey, wake up, Rimi. There was no escape. No matter where I went on Earth, there would be no escape.
僕を置いていかないでよ。
Did we get into the... But there's some more delusions that we haven't picked yet. Don't leave me alone. Wherever I would try to flee, Shogun would be able to attack from high above in the sky.
こんなの。
This can't be.
こんなの妄想に決まってる。
This can't be real. There we go. Wow, that was way too real. When I returned to my senses, I was still in front of the monitor. The answer Rimi had written earlier had vanished. And Shogun's "You're dead" had too. Looked back to the rest of my room, and Rimi's body was nowhere to be found. I felt relieved that Rimi wasn't actually dead, but I was disappointed that she hadn't shown up. Why? Why wasn't she here yet? I was absolutely terrified and need her now more than ever. Ah, there we go. Oh, there's Ayase's part. We've already seen this. Oh no! Oh god, that we were supposed to do that one. Oh fuck. I got so fixated on that other one. We were supposed to do that positive. Ah fuck. We'll get it. We'll get it in the beginning. Zarmegas, remind me next time we'll get it in the beginning before we get back to this route. Oh god damn it. I was so fixated on that. Alright, no, not this one. Oh boy. No. Damn it, I forgot to go positive. I'm sorry, Zarmegas. We'll quickly do it at the beginning next time if you can remind me. Okay, we got to do neutral on this. Oh boy, it's this. This thing that I constantly fuck up. You can actually miss a lot of them. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay. No, that wasn't a one for the root. That was a one just a delusion that I didn't see. we gotta do negative with regardless. Why? Yep, no, negative on this. We've seen this one. We did it! Alright, yes, we did it. First, the second time I've gotten it first try. And there's the whose eyes, there's eyes. Okay. And also negative on hey, Alright, not this. Yeah, we have to do negative on one that says hey, Okay, here. Cozy P. Not that one. Not this one. Oh, come. This is just one.
A different person than the Shijo-kun?
Heard that people with multiple personalities can't have conversations between personalities. Maybe there's an explanation. Exception.
Like Kozubi said! Kozubi's are different persons!
I was getting really fed up with this voice. It was sounding really weird. I wonder how I'm going to be able to stand just this annoying Kozubi personality, let alone all the other ones. Besides, how many personalities do I have inside me in the first place? I read some books somewhere that were patients in the US with as many as 24. Top of that, not even sure if the personality I know is me is the main one. Maybe the original personality that owns Chicho Takami's body isn't actually me. As I stood there, frozen and dumbfounded, the transfer student poked my shoulder with her finger. When she poked me, she tried to mumble something. I didn't end up saying anything, so instead of speaking, she decided to timidly raise her hand.
Kozubi is Kozubi!
Huh?
Kozubi is Kozubi! And Kozubi is not transfer student either, Z's. Her name's Orihara Kozubi!
Orihara Kuzui? I very faintly remembered hearing that name from Masumi-kun a long time ago. Kuzui. Kuzubi. No. Does this mean that this voice I'm hearing is one that you're sending to my head? Transfer student nodded her head emphatically. Telepathy? Yes, nobody ever asks why are these eyes.
Kozubi doesn't really get how any of it works. I don't know, something about the ocean and space. But yes, Kozubi can telepathy.
That's ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Alright. I think this is a negative. Nope. We gotta wait for hey, let's see. Kuzubi meeting with Santa's dad. Oh, here we go.
よかったら どうぞ。
I don't think we've seen this one. Have we? Let's see. I had said it was good intentions in mind, but Senna simply took one look at me before ignoring the offer. I don't think we've seen her like this before. And then for some reason she handed me a popsicle stick instead. Oh, this is a new one that we haven't seen. Okay. 2-for-1 special here. She made no attempt to explain herself either. Wasn't sure what she was expecting, so I wasn't really going to get ecstatic over losing a popsicle stick. Losing a popsicle stick that didn't even belong to me. You're just silently ordering me to toss in the trash can near the convenience store or something. Considering it was her and all, it certainly was in the realm of possibility. Someone must have had a whole host of meek male subjects she used to do her dirty work. She was pretty much insulting me to my face. But then just the thought of what she'd do if I defied her scared me far too much. So I just bit my lip and put up with it. I won. Her gaze fixed on the sky that peeked between the buildings. Senna declared her supposed victory. With a sigh, I inadvertently looked down on the losing popsicle stick and gasped. Oh shit! What the hell was this? It came out last week. An exclusive Shibuya one. It's worth more than a normal winning stick. Senna had a smug expression on her face as she explained. Was she just trying to brag? And I won. What the hell kind of competition has she even won? And besides, I didn't want anything to do with these winning sticks, especially with how poor taste they were. I was tempted to snap the stick right in half on the spot, but I swallowed back my anger and returned it to Senna. Alright, just 4 more to go. There's the delusion, Nanami. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's where Yua's story breaks off. We have a net. Alright, so I know one of those is with ISA, but there's one. Let's see. Well then, even after everything, you're still ignoring me. I see how it is. I sensed Remy shoot off the couch and onto her feet. Then came up next to me and slowly picked up the toy D-sword leaning against the table. Ignoring my confusion, she held up the upper part of the sword and assumed a stance. If you were going to be that way, then I'm going to do this! She swung the sword down. Wait! Hello, Door of Light. Welcome to the stream. I am going to do Chaos Child right after this. Then I'm going to take a bit of a break and do the Robotics Notes series. I've already seen Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do a lot of science adventure. She was obviously just messing around and wasn't actually trying to hurt me. But regardless, she jabbed me in the back with the tip of the sword. Yeah! Beep! Next, she bonked me on the head. When I tried to wave her off in annoyance, she definitely dodged my counter. Come on, let's do something. Don't make me use this thing for real. Do something? Like what? Mid-diagonal slashing straight by my neck. Raimi stopped to ponder a little.
じゃあゲームとかほらタクは得意でしょ
I don't know, like some computer game or something. You're good at those, right?
対戦ゲームしようよ私そういうのやったことないからいろいろ教えてほしいな
How about something where we can go head to head? I've never played anything like that before, so you can show me the ropes. Fortunately, the only games I had were ESO and a catalog of Verage, neither of which had versus modes. Really? You're barely even a fucking gamer, man.
無理だよソフトがなくて
I can't. I don't have any games like that. I grabbed the tip of the sword and pushed it aside. Dissatisfied, Raimi pursed her lips into a pout and put the sword back where she found it.
だってせっかく久しぶりに会えたのに
Come on. It's been forever since we last saw each other. Okay, and I'm happy to hear that you want to spend time with me, but I'm just not in the mood to do something for fun right now. Not with everything going on.
メールだよボケナス
You got mail, you big dum-dum. Ugh.
今の何
Huh? What was that?
あいや
I think this is the same. Oh, it's nothing. Wait a second, Remy, I just heard my serotonin notification tone. Oh god, how embarrassing. Oh, there. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. We have to do neutral on something about a hospital room. Okay. Oh, there's Isaac's past it. I say talking to a dodgy. Oh, yeah, hospital room, and this needs to be neutral.
どこ行ったんだ
Oh, we didn't do it. I know we did the positive one because I remember it.
Where the hell did she run off to?
さあ
Who knows? The window is open. Wind blew against the white curtains, sending them fluttering in the breeze. For some odd reason, it caught my eye ever since I come into the room. Oh, child is way longer than Chaos said? Oh, wow. Felt like a negative delusion could start any second. Too bad, it's a neutral delusion. One where I jumped from the rooftop and fell past that window. One where if I looked down, I found her sprawled on the ground covered in blood with gray matter scattered everywhere. I had to check. I couldn't bear this burning curiosity. As if possessed, my shaky legs moved step by step toward the window. I stood right by it. The sky was dark in evening glow. It was a crisp fall evening. What might have been below? The very picture of hell itself? With a gulp, I ever so slowly peeked out the window and down toward the ground. Ugh. There was nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't see Isaac's corpse anywhere. Guess I've just been paranoid. When I went to retract my head in relief, I noticed it. There it is. Fucking... Whose eyes is those eyes towel? On the window one story below, a single towel was waving in the wind. It's just a normal white towel, but words of some kind were scrawled on in dark blue lettering. Due to it flipping in the wind, I couldn't quite figure out what it said. Not that I really cared. Words scrawled on some towel should not bother me at all. Part of me still tried desperately to read it. And when I looked closer, I saw... Whose eyes are those eyes? I was speechless. I couldn't look away. And right after... towel was suddenly pulled back through the window. Almost as if they had known I'd been looking at the towel that very moment. No, that couldn't be possible. Nobody I knew could have been in the room below me. Nobody I knew had been hospitalized. Even if someone other than a patient were stalking from the room below, it would have been impossible for them to pretend to appear down from here, right? There were no surveillance cameras in the rooms. It's all just a coincidence. It had to be. What if maybe, just maybe it wasn't? Terror creeped me up my back. I turned towards the entrance. There's nobody there. The door was shut. I immediately pulled myself away from the window, feeling incredibly uneasy. Don't think about it. Try as hard as you can not to. This was a coincidence. A simple coincidence. That's what I told myself, at least. Check it out, Taku. There's some weird-ass stuff over here. This is like his last scene, isn't it? This is like the last scene he kind of appears in. Suddenly realized Misumi-kun was calling me. Oh, there we go. She hates Fraggles! Okay, negative on Gladiol. Yep. Okay, negative. You went to go right past me, but just before he did, he put his hand on my shoulder. Just 2 more to go. I can't keep this up anymore. Rest up to you, dude. With a sigh of exasperation, he made to leave the room. Stop. I say it finally said something to Misumi-kun, but he done so with a grim expression on her face. I wasn't sure why. I will not allow you to leave. Oh, well, you actually gonna give me the time of day now? Oh, wow. Yes, verily so. What the fuck? Oh, this is a delusion. That's right. That would be so cool if it was true. After all, I have long since known that you were a servant of the wicked-hearted king. What even? Another part of her insane storyline? Misumi-kun looked pretty annoyed at being dragged into Ayase's bullshit. Pretty justified response, to be honest. Wasn't even funny as a joke. However, Ayase seemed quite serious. Takumi. As she called my name, Ayase took out something that looked like a fruit knife from beneath the bed sheets, then threw it over to me. Surprised, I hurriedly went to catch it. While the knife fortunately had a guard on it, I still came close to cutting my hand. Kill him. Him? When Ayase said that, she was looking at Misumi-kun. What kind of batch insane plot twist was this? Bewildered, I held the knife with a trembling hand.
Hey now.
殺せときたか。いくらなんでも、それはひどくね?
God, this is a really cool scene. Everything with Ayase is so fucking cool. God, she... Oh my god. I want more Ayase.
What, you're telling him to kill me? Isn't that kind of a dick move, all things considered?
まあ、岸本に嫌われてんのは分かってたけどよ。まさか面と向かってそんなこと言われるとは思わなかったぜ。
Well, I know you can't stand me, Kishimoto. But I didn't know it was this bad. Never would have thought you'd say it in my face either.
それで、なんだっけ。グラビトーム？邪神？
So, what was it again? Graviton, wicked hard. Know what that's like.
さっぱりわかんねえんだけどな。
Not that I've got a goddamn clue what any of it means.
たく、とりあえずナイフを置けよ。岸本の妄想に付き合うな。
Either way, put the knife down, Taku. I trust you're smart enough to ignore Kishimoto's crazy delusions.
妄想じゃないわ。
They are no delusions.
匠、そいつの言葉を信じないで。
Takumi, do not let his words misguide you. Misumi-kun's expression stiffened and he took a step away from Ayase.
異常だぜ。
There's something wrong with you.
匠、早く殺すのよ。
Takumi,
でないとグラジオールに君の存在が筒抜けになってしまう。
you must kill him quickly. We cannot let him expose your existence to Gladio. I want to see Ayase and Takumi fight Nozomi, aka Gladio, aka Narose. With the knife in my hand, I slowly placed it back on Ayase's lap.
匠、
Takumi,
君の言ってることはめちゃくちゃだよ。
the things you're saying are completely insane. She looked up at me with sad eyes. Doesn't matter how you look at me, how the hell do you expect me to kill Misumi-kun? This has nothing to do with Gladiole or whatever. Killing someone would make me a criminal. It's not gonna happen. Simple as that.
さすが親友。お前なら俺を選ぶって信じてたぜ。タク。
That's my bro. I knew you'd side with me, Taku.
Misumi-kun clapped his hand on my shoulder. And then casually as could be, without a care in the world. Yep. He grasped a knife on Ayase's
じゃ
lap.
あな。電波オンな。
See ya, you schizo bitch.
And then without stopping even once, he removed the guard from the knife before immediately slashing outward. Ooh, yeah, shit. Blood spurted from her neck with a blistering speed. Some splashed against my face. It was very, very hot. Ayase's eyes went wide with shock. She was looking straight at me. Her body then slowly collapsed upon the bed. The pure white sheets were stained crimson.
しまったな、タク。今のが最後のチャンスだったんだぜ。グラジオール復活を阻止するために。
Sucks to be you, Taku. That was your last chance to stop the resurrection of Gladio.
I couldn't even scream.
正しかったのは岸本の方だって言われた。
You should have trusted Kishimoto.
As he said that, Misumi-kun got on top of Ayase's splayed out body. Then without even a hint of hesitation, he gouged at her eyeballs. And yet her body didn't move, it didn't even twitch. Masumi-kun turned towards me and with a cruel smile he murmured,
その目誰の目
Whose eyes are those eyes?
Oh, wow. Jeez. When I came to, I say she had been covered in blood. She was sitting on the bed completely unharmed. Masumi-kun was nowhere in sight. Had that been a delusion? I let out a deep sigh of relief. That had definitely been a nasty one. Feeling guilty, I apologized to Ayase inside my head. And since she could hear my thoughts, Ayase just went with her own with her schizo babbling. God damn it, Takumi. Seriously? Alright, we're waiting for chapter 9. Alright, let's get chapter 9. Just 2 more delusions to go. One positive and one neutral. I think at this point I was just picking neutral most of the time, so the positive one will probably be new.
それって
You don't mean this is new, really? Remy fell deep in thought, her expression troubled about something.
もしかしてご両親に紹介するみたいな流れ
Is this like the build-up for you introducing me to your parents? Huh? I couldn't help but gape at the ridiculous statement Remy just blurted out.
だとしたら心の準備がまだ
If so, I don't really think I'm ready for that.
違う
No.
そうじゃなくて
Alright, so this is still before she showed him, you know, the house. Looks like I didn't do this neutral. Yeah, we're still in chapter 8. Yeah. That's not what I mean. Suddenly, a high-pitched sound pierced my ears. One sounded almost like a woman's scream. Okay, yeah, there we go. We didn't, that's a neutral that we didn't see. Yeah, so the chapter 9 positive we definitely didn't see. But there's a chapter 9 neutral afterwards. I'm pretty sure we did. Oh god, this story. Yep, here's where he's a delusion. And there's Shogun. Oh, chapter 9, here we go.
少なくともあの時あの場所では4つの妄想がシンクロしてた
We gotta do that voice. Positive. We're almost there. We're in chapter 9. Damn it. Still know that voice. Oh, there's Confronting Yua. Bond maybe dying. I don't know if he actually dies. Jeez. There it is. Alright, so positive here. It couldn't be. How? Oh, here's... let's just get to the point where it... Alright, so...
あ、やっと出てきた
Oh, there you are!
生存確認。
Routine survival check.
As I opened the door, Nanami smiled and waved at me.
Ugh. Alright, the last new one we'll probably see on this stream.
I froze in place. She was acting way too normal and way too energetic. I'd seen it, a white bandage wrapped around her right wrist. So why? I didn't remember the phone call I got a few hours earlier. The pained voice asking me to give her right hand back. And now the smile she had right now, and the bandage around her right wrist, contradicted each other. Nanami was contradicting herself. Oh, I see. She was also a delusion. She acted...
This is actually the truth. Oh, God.
Never had a little sister named Nanami to begin with.
No, that's not true.
I got it now. That had to be it. After ignoring her and heading back into my room, I sat down on the sofa. I once again took hold of my Seraton figure and gripped it tight. So tight, in fact, that my hand hurt slightly. But didn't matter, because that pain, too, was a delusion.
お兄、どうしたの？元気ないじゃん。
What's wrong, big bro? You don't look like you're doing too hot.
Everything in this world was made up of delusions. Delusions developed only within my mind. Both me and this delusion I was looking at were fake.
徹夜でゲームでもやってたの？もっと人間らしい生活したら？
Are you out playing games all night? You really seem to need to start acting more like a person and less like you're nocturnal or something.
Up.
え？何何？
Huh? What'd you say?
黙れ。
Shut up.
ちょっと、そんな言い方しなくてもいいじゃん。
Hey, you don't have to talk to me like that, you know.
お兄だからって何言っても許されるとか思ってる？
Do you think I'm gonna let you say whatever you want just because you're my brother?
黙れよ。もうそう妹が。
Shut up. You delusionary sister.
妄想？
Delusionary? Is he gonna see whose eyes are those eyes?
I surrendered my body to the sofa and looked up at the ceiling. With no particular goal in mind, I started counting rusty spots. I didn't want to look back at Nanami. Only empty if I did. Not that I cared about whether I felt empty or not, given I was just a delusionary existence.
ねえお兄、本当に平気？いつもと全然様子が違うけど。
Hey, big bro, are you really okay? You're not really acting like yourself.
Worrying about me like a good little sister, huh? My delusional sister was worried about me. That fact alone filled me with anger. Besides, who was she to come in my room like she owned the place?
あ、わかった。お腹空いたんでしょう。
Oh, I know. You're hungry, aren't you?
I gritted my teeth.
だったら、ナナが何か作ろうか？
What are you in the mood for? I can make something.
取れ。
Take it off.
Oh,
鳥って言った？
no.
鶏肉？
Huh? You want takeout? Okay, come on.
No one said a thing about takeout.
鶏肉だと、やっぱ唐揚げかな。でも一人で作ったことないし。
Just let me make you something. How's for a chicken sound? I've never made on my own before, though.
あ、別にお兄のリクエストがあったから作るわけじゃないからね。ナナも今日は鶏肉で何か作りたいなって思ってただけだよ。
Not that I'm doing this because you asked for it or anything. I was just in the mood for some fried chicken. And I don't want to go out for it, that's all.
This Nanami was really annoying. The fact that she was so similar to the real one wasn't something I could ignore. Wait, did a real Nanami even exist in the first place? Then what was this Nanami? Real? The real Nanami? My head became a mess. So I stopped thinking. I didn't care anymore. At the end of the day, everything was a delusion.
包帯取れ
Take off the bandage.
取ってみろボケが
Just take it off, you dumbass.
包帯ってこれ
Bandage? Oh, this.
転んで打撲しただけだし
I just fell and hurt myself. No big deal.
Just a fall. Was it true or was she lying? I would know if she took it
ほ
off.
んとわがままなお兄だ
I swear, you're the most selfish person I know.
なじゃあ約束してよナナが包帯取ってみせたらお兄も元気出すって
Fine. Promise me that it takes the bandage off, you'll cheer up.
Sound of rustling cloth throughout the quiet room. All but ringing in my ears. My head hurt. These two were delusions, though. So I paid them no mind.
これで満足
There, you happy now?
ってちょっとお兄わざわざ取ったんだからちゃんと見てよ
Hello? I just went through the trouble of taking it off, so the least you could do is look at it.
Sluggishly lowered my gaze. Nanami had rolled up her uniform sleeve and she was now sticking her right hand out toward me. I looked at her slender arm. I saw... Whose eyes? Oh. Blood.
Ooh, wow. Yep, there it is.
Blood. Dripping blood. Bloody words have been cutting into her arm and they said...
その目誰の目
Whose eyes are those eyes? Dang. Oh, yeah, that's okay. That counts because yeah, we did the neutral one. We found them all. We did it.
My vision flashed, and when it passed, just like that, the frying wound on her arm was gone. I've been hyperventilating, so I moved to catch my breath. I forcefully bit my lip. And now was rubbing the arm, she'd taken the bandage off.
青あざだいぶ消えてくれたな最初はすごく腫れてたんだよ
Thankfully, the bruise is pretty much gone now. Super swollen at first.
I didn't know whether it was the truth or not. Sure, there wasn't a wound there, but there had been before. Didn't understand anything anymore. I didn't want to think anymore. I once again laid my head on the sofa.
ねえナナミ
Hey. You don't know me. Without meeting her eyes, I called out to my sister, or the girl whose identity I wasn't sure of.
お前が本物でも偽物でもどっちでもいいよ
I don't care whether you're real or fake, so... Right now, I only wanted one thing.
僕を殺してくれないか
Won't you? Kill me.
Here we go. There's Yua and oh yep. That's the fake Yua. Yeah, there's she's gonna get her freaking sword. And we just neutral everything else. Ah, we're almost there. We almost made it. But yeah, next time we get to just do the bad ending. And that should probably just be one episode, I think. Does anyone know how long the bad ending is?
リベンジってこと
Yep, this is it. Right here. For revenge. Is a neutral. And now we just wait. Oh, there we go. We got a sword. There's all the characters. Kill that evil nurse. Oh god, this. Oh god. Ooh, there's Rimi's past. At least she dies in all the timelines there. In the bad ending even. Alright. Alright, there's an Anami flashback. And not super. Okay, so one stream should do it. Oh, here we go. I think this is it, right? This is new. It's not, let's save. Yep, this is it. Crying Sky. Oh, wow. Yep, it's new. It's different. Whew! Alright, we did it. So, yep. I have a feeling things are going to go badly for Takumi in this battle here. So, yep. Until next time, when we do the bad ending, I will say, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.